Well, hey guys, happy Wednesday, third day of distance learning. Kind of miss you guys already, but I am trying Screencast for the first time and with a video so you guys get to see me because I know you missed me so much. But anyway, feel free to send me videos back too. Oh, my dog says hello, that's Buddy. He's barking at you. But I did want to just share with you a little bit about this chapter 2 or chapter 9 part 2 folder that I set up for you in Schoology. So I know there's some confusion on what to do because I loaded it up with a lot of resources for you. But what I do want to show you is, first of all, what I did right is hopefully you guys have all read this information up here. This information is just what this distance learning time is going to look like, and recognizing that not everybody learns really well online. So this is why we're kind of setting it up so it's equitable for everybody. But the expectation over the next 2 weeks for you is that we actually finish all the content for chapter 9. And with that, then you also take a test. So what I have included for you is, again, the PowerPoint slides that you guys use as a reference all the time. Then this special PowerPoint here that's going to help you. We kind of looked over this with page 4 of the reading guide for chapter 9. So this is neurotransmitters and drug effects, and it's going to give you a little more information that I put together for you on different drugs and what they do at the neurotransmitter level. I again reposted the chapter 9 reading guide for you, so you guys already have this, and you should have already been finished with the first 4 pages of that. And because I'm Mrs. Shelton and I take care of y'all, I scanned in my reading guide for you. So you've got an answer key. So really, you should have all the resources necessary. But if you don't, as you're going through the reading guide and you're not sure what an answer is or what my meaning is or what your book is saying, just email me and I will send you maybe a video. Lucky you, huh? So, but we'll take care of it. But let me just show you what my expectation is for you. As you look here, there's actually going to be 3 assignments that have a double asterisk on them. And these are the ones that I'm expecting to see your work on and have you submit for me. So obviously, this one up here, right there, chapter 9 reading guide, the last 3 pages of the reading guide. So with this, because it's an assignment, it's got this little pencil here, you are able to submit it through Schoology. And so when you submit it, there's any way that you can submit it is A-OK. So you can take a picture of it. Actually found a really cool new app. It's called Cam Scanner. And when you take a picture on your phone using Cam Scanner, it actually makes it like super clear. And you can just send me those 3 pages through Schoology, actually. You can also, because I actually copied it to a Google Doc, you can also just write your answers directly on here. The pictures aren't going to be on there that you need to label, but at least then all the answers, you can just type it on there and then you can share it with me too. Now, the second thing that I expect you to definitely do and submit to me is, where'd it go? Here it is. The chapter 9 part 2 review questions. Always before you take a test, you should answer those review questions, just bringing back together all the content to make sure that you understand it. And then the other one that is starred, this is the third thing you absolutely positively have to do, which is the chapter 9 part 2 test. Now, chapter 9 part 2 test, I am assuming that you're going to use OpenNote, you're going to use Open Google, you're going to use OpenFriend, you are going to use whatever resource is necessary, and that is A-OK. The goal is that you feel comfortable with the material afterwards and you feel like you got it. Oh, here's my cat. This is Fat Boy Russell. Say hello. See, like he's really, really fat. Oh, big fatty boy. So he wanted to get in the camera. But those are the 3 things that you should be working on over the next 2 weeks. Our schedule was already to finish chapter 9 by next Friday. So that's really the goal that we Lovely. So that is the goal. Now, here's some other things that I did give you for your fun and enjoyment, because I know that being on house quarantine is really, really boring. I know I'm going stir crazy too, but this one here, Mouse Party, click on the link. You are going to love it. You tell me what your favorite mouse through Mouse Party is. I'll probably put a discussion question on there. Really, the goal is to take a look at just some of the drug interactions and the details that they show you about what's actually happening at the neurotransmitter level. So different drugs have that those effects. You can do the activity or not, it's your choice. But I definitely want you guys to click on the mouse party link and watch the mice and actually just kind of see each drug and what it actually does at the neurotransmitter level. This is a short video on reflex arcs. That's important for you guys to know. And then the knee jerk reflex. That's one that, with a reflex hammer. So I'm kind of bummed that we don't get to do that in class because it's always a fun lab to do. But this is also just a short little video too. And then we're also asking you guys to understand more about the meninges of the brain. And so there's a story here about somebody who actually had meningitis, the inflammation of the meninges. So you can look at that. And then I only have half a brain. Watch it, see what that one's about. Now, next week, the plan was to dissect sheep, not the whole sheep, just the sheep brain. We don't get to do that, so I'm really bummed. But I put in some like a virtual brain dissection. I gave you some of the information that we would have been covering on the sheep brain, but I will probably put together another little PowerPoint screencast explaining all the parts of the brain to you so you understand the parts and what they do just a little bit better. So with that being said, hopefully this clarifies just some of the things that you have to do. 3 things. What are the 3 things you have to do? Last 3 pages of the reading guide and the chapter 9 part 2 review and do the test. Done. Those are the 3 things that will be recorded in the gradebook, but it's categorized as the distance learning category now, and that counts as 0%. But I'm going to be watching to see who's doing it and paying attention because watching you and keeping you guys on track and keeping you on track of your learning. So anyway, as always, email me, pshelton@rocklandusd.org. I am here to support you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.